Welcome back to Career Power Hyderabad. So students, today we'll see the important MCQs. So we'll go into the first MCQ today. So the International Day in the support of victims of torture. The International Day in the support of victims of torture is held on which of the following day? So the International Day in the support of victims of torture is observed on 26th June. So the importance of the day is to create awareness about the human torture and to declare it as a crime. So to create awareness that human torture is a crime. So June 26th is observed as the International Day in the support of victims of torture, because on this day in 1987 the Convention Against Torture was passed. So this year also marks the 40th year of the UN Voluntary Fund for Victims of Torture, which was established in 1981, and the United Nations Human Rights Office in Geneva, so they are managing this UN Voluntary Fund for Victims of Torture. So this fund will provide assistance to mainly the victims of torture. Okay, so this is about the International Day in the support of victims of torture. So the next question, what is the theme of the International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking 2021? So what is the day of International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking 2021? Answer is share facts on drugs, save lives. Share facts on drugs, save lives. So the International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking is also observed on June 26th. The main aim of the day is to make the society free of drug abuse, and the theme for this year is share facts on drugs, save lives. And this day is observed by the United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime, which is present in Vienna, Austria, and formed in 1997, a special UN body mainly to control drugs, mainly to make the society free of drugs. So this is all the details about the International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking. So next question, Union Defence Minister Rajnath Singh has informed that the India's first indigenous aircraft carrier IAC-1 to be commissioned by which year? So India's first indigenous aircraft carrier IAC-1 Vikrant, it will be named INS Vikrant, the first aircraft carrier in India. So it will be commissioned by 2022. So by the next year you will see the India's first indigenously developed aircraft carrier INS Vikrant. So this INS Vikrant was decommissioned in 1997, which is the India's first aircraft carrier. So we ourselves designed the indigenous aircraft carrier at the Kochi Shipyard Limited in Kerala. So this is 75% indigenously developed, from design, from the steel used, from the weapons and sensors, everything is developed in India. So this ship is designed by the Directorate of Naval Design, and it has a capacity of 30 aircrafts, and in these 30 aircrafts, 20 will be fighter jets and 10 will be helicopters. So if we discuss about the other aircraft carriers, INS Virat has decommissioned in 2017, and now India has only one aircraft carrier, which is INS Vikramaditya. Okay. So also remember points like the Chief of Naval Staff Admiral Karambir Singh, the Vice Chief of Naval Staff G. Ashok Kumar, and the Deputy Chief of Naval Staff Vice Admiral Ravanit Singh. So please by heart them, Karambir Singh, Ashok Kumar, Ravanit Singh. So we'll go into the next MCQ, where which of the following has launched a centrally web-based workflow-based IT platform? Web-based workflow-based IT platform, EPGS. EPGS. So the answer is LIC, Life Insurance Corporation of India. So Life Insurance Corporation of India has launched this EPGS mainly for their corporate clients, corporate customers, who can be able to view their data. They can initiate actionable progresses and processes, and also they can lodge and track their claims. So this is mainly for centralized collection and payment accounting. So this is launched by LIC. So LIC is formed in 1956 and headquarters is in Mumbai. So the next is Microsoft officially launched its new Windows operating system, and what is the name of that operating system? Microsoft launched its new Windows operating system, and it is Windows 11. It is Windows 11. So Windows 10 was launched earlier in 2015, and Windows 11 is launched now in 2021. So this Windows 11 has a lot of new important features like the new user interface, new Windows Store, and also the central aligned taskbar and the start button. It also can support the Android apps and can also work effectively in the touch mode. So these are all the features of Windows, and a free upgrade is given to the Windows 10 users. So the Microsoft CEO and chairman is Satya Nadella, Microsoft headquarters Washington, and Microsoft is formed in 1975. So the next, going to the next important question, where which of the following state or union territory has launched the scheme Mukhyamantri COVID-19 Parivar Arthik Sahayata Yojana? Mukhyamantri COVID-19 Parivar Arthik Sahayata Yojana. Answer is Delhi. So Delhi government has launched this Mukhyamantri COVID-19 Parivar Arthik Sahayata Yojana. Under this scheme, financial assistance will be provided to families who lost a member due to COVID-19. So rupees 50,000 ex gratia will be given to family who lost their family member, and a pension of rupees 2,500 per month. And if children lost their parents, so these children are like they will get 2,500 rupees pension per month till they attain 25 years of age, and free education and free health facilities are provided by the government to these children who were made orphans due to this COVID-19 pandemic. So the Chief Minister of Delhi is Arvind Kejriwal and the Lieutenant Governor of Delhi is Anil Baijal. The next is, according to the Bank of International Settlements, what is India's bank credit to GDP ratio growth percentage in 2020? So according to the BIS, which is present in Basel, Switzerland, what is India's bank credit to GDP ratio growth percentage in 2020? Answer is 56%. So credit to GDP ratio is 56%. So what is this credit to GDP ratio? Very simply nothing but the total loans in the country by the total GDP is credit to GDP ratio. If there is higher credit to GDP ratio, it indicates an aggressive and active participation of the banking sector. If there is a low GDP credit to GDP ratio, that means that more loans must be given to the public. So that is why if there is a lower GDP ratio, economists will call for privatization of the government banks, so that these private banks will give more and more loans. If you compare India with the other BRICS nations, China is at 161%, Russia 88%, Brazil 50%, South Africa at 40%. So we are at 56. India is at credit to GDP ratio at 56. And also there is a problem with this high credit to GDP ratio. This may lead to the banking system troubles, like which happened in 2008, the subprime crisis. So in the 2008 subprime crisis, where bank provided loans to multiple customers, so these customers were unable to pay back their loans and bank were led to bankruptcy, defaulters, loan defaulters. So there is a high risk when there is higher credit to GDP ratio. Okay. So this report was given by the Bank of International Settlements, which is called the Bank of the Banks, Bank of all the central banks. So this is set up by the central banks in the entire world. India is also a part of this BIS system. So it is headquartered in Basel, Switzerland and established in 1930. The next question, which of the following social media platforms has recently joined with NSDC, National Skill Development Corporation? The National Skill Development Corporation to launch the Digital Skill Champions Program. To launch the Digital Skill Champions Program, answer is WhatsApp. So the NSDC, National Skill Development Corporation and WhatsApp are together launching the Digital Skill Champions Program, mainly to train Indian youth on digital skills so that they will be employment ready. So the two broad areas are present here. One is the WhatsApp Digital Skills Academy, and the other one is WhatsApp Business App Training Sessions. So in the WhatsApp Digital Skills Academy, so mainly young adults from the Tier 3 and Tier 4 cities will be trained on critical aspects like the digital safety on online privacy. So in an initial project in the 5 states of Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka and Tamil Nadu, so this Digital Skill Champions Program is launched. So if it is successful, it will be extended to the entire country. So this program is implemented by the WhatsApp partner InfiPark. So WhatsApp is formed in 2009. WhatsApp headquarters California. WhatsApp parent company is Facebook, because Facebook acquired WhatsApp in 2014. NSDC, National Skill Development Corporation, formed in 2008, and NSDC headquarters is in New Delhi. So next is Reliance Jio has recently collaborated with which of the following technology giant to provide 5G. So Reliance has collaborated with which of the following tech giant to provide 5G. Answer is Google Cloud. So Reliance and Google Cloud to collaborate on the 5G technology. So Reliance, which is a part of the Reliance Industries Limited, so they are partnering with Google to provide 5G in the enterprise and consumer segments nationwide. So Google will provide their infrastructure called the Edge Cloud. So using this Edge Cloud, so all the Jio subscribers will have the experience, first-hand experience of 5G. They also are partnering to form the 5G edge computing solutions mainly to address the real business challenges. They also are wandering into exploring the different areas like gaming, healthcare, education, video entertainment. So Jio was formed in 2007 and headquarters in Mumbai. Google was formed in 1998 and headquarters is in California. So please remember all these points. So the next question, with which country India has jointly launched the Tax Inspectors Without Borders? With which country India has jointly launched the Tax Inspectors Without Borders? Answer is Bhutan. So answer is Bhutan. So with Bhutan, India has launched the Tax Inspectors Without Borders. So this TIWB is an initiative of the United Nations Development Program and the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development. And India is a partner jurisdiction and a tax expert in this program. So this program is nearly for 24 months, where India will collaborate with the UNDP and the tax inspector without borders secretariat to strengthen the tax administration in Bhutan. Their focus area will be the international taxation and tax transfer pricing. So this initiative called the Tax Inspector Without Borders was launched in 2015 mainly to strengthen the auditing capacity of the developing countries. So this program was launched up to now in 45 countries. Also remember the Bhutan capital Thimphu and Bhutan currency Bhutanese Ngultram. So the last question for today, so recently central government has released a list of the Smart City Awards 2020. So who won the Smart City Leadership Award? Who won the Smart City Leadership Award? Answer is Ahmedabad. So Ahmedabad bags the Smart City Leadership Award, first rank. Second is Varanasi, third is Ranchi. So this Smart City mission was launched in 2015 by the Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs, and the present ministry is Shri Hardeep Singh Puri. So he is the present Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs. And Smart City Awards 2020 winners, and the winner for the Smart City Leadership Award is Ahmedabad. So there is a huge list we have discussed yesterday. Please try to remember that huge list. So these are all the MCQs for today. So if you like our content, don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel. This PDF is present in the Telegram channel, so please download the PDF in the Telegram channel. So we launched our app called the Career Power app. So a lot of courses for bank, SSC, RRB are coming soon in the app. So please go and watch the app also. So we are starting our offline classes from July 1st. So please contact our phone numbers below. Mainly we have our branches at Dilshuk Nagar and Ambirpet. For any queries, please contact or please feel free to walk into our campus. Okay. So thank you one and all. We'll meet in the next class.